Hi there, it's Kyle No with First United Realty. When I got into work this morning, I had a comment on a post that I had made on the house yesterday, and the lady said, "You must have good credit. No legitimate lender makes a loan to someone with bad credit." Well, in large part, that is true. However, there are certainly differences among the different lenders out there as far as how they approach people with credit problems. There are lots of lenders that just hardly take any kind of problems credit-wise at all. That means that they might have a problem with a collection, or they might have a late payment, something like that, maybe a charge-off, several different types of problems. And it's very important that you get to the right lender whenever you're trying to get a home loan. What I do with most people is the first thing I suggest is if you're thinking about buying a home, now is the absolutely best time to get pre-approved for a home loan, because you never know what's going to be popping up on that credit report or your situation that might become a problem. So it just makes really good sense to get those things out in the open right now, so that you don't find the perfect home and then get all upset because you can't be approved for 6 months because of some credit issue that you have to work on. So I don't think it hurts to be looking at homes and have your home search set up and all of those things. But it's very important to be ready so that whenever the timing is right for you, you're already pre-approved. So the first thing I do is get your information and try to get you to a good lender. And good lender doesn't necessarily mean that it's somebody that's going to make loans to bad credit, because that means high interest rate and high fees, but it just means a lender that uses the regular FHA guidelines and isn't overly restrictive on the credit risk that they accept. So part of what I do, it's very important, is making sure that I marry you up to the right lender. The other problem is not all lenders have the same programs. So there may be things about your situation. Maybe you need down payment assistance. Well, it doesn't do you a darn bit of good if I take you to a lender that doesn't offer down payment assistance programs. So it's very important that I do my job correctly and get you to a lender that's going to be able to make the deal work for you. Sometimes it can take 2 or 3 months to take care of some issues that you might have. Sometimes it can take 6 months. But most of the time, we can help people get approved within 6 months. Sometimes it takes longer, but most of the time we can do that. It's very important that you hook up with a lender and also a realtor like myself who is willing to put in some time to help make it work for you. Because if all I'm doing is out there looking for somebody that's got perfect credit, $20,000 in the bank, and wants to buy tomorrow, that doesn't do a lot of people good, because maybe they don't have that much money, maybe their scores are a little bit low. You never know what somebody's situation is until you talk to them. But I take the approach that if you're wanting to buy a home, I'm here to help. It may be that it takes me a little more work than it does some people, because some people require a little more work to get pre-approved and actually approved for the home loan. So anyway, if you've got some issues that you're carrying around, or maybe you're just not sure if you've got any issues, now is the time to figure that out. There's no charges to be pre-approved. There's not any real downside. It's just that it's great to be pre-approved so that whenever you're finding homes that are of interest to you, you're ready to go. Because there's nothing more irritating than thinking you can buy a house and then find out after you found your perfect home and get really excited about it that you just can't qualify yet, and it may take 6 months of credit work. Anyway, if you have any questions, you want to know what kind of lenders are out there or what kind of special programs there might be for your situation, I really am here to help. I care about you. I care about helping you buy a home. There's nothing worse than somebody that really wants to own a home but just can't for whatever the reason might be. And we're here to help turn that can't into a can, and does help you buy. Anyway, I hope that answers some questions. If you have any questions that aren't covered here, hey, just give me a call. I'm at 405-210-5319. I answer my phone almost all the time, and I really do care, and I want to help you buy a home. Thanks a lot. Have a great day out there. And once again, remember, it is important what lender you choose and what realtor you choose to work with. Bye-bye.